All right, the weekend is up. 2 movies down. Very interesting films. Um, Honestly, I'm enjoying these reviews. That's the most I can say right now. Let's get into it. So, Dead Man's Wire. This was an interesting film. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect with it. And upon learning that this will actually happen, was very, very interesting. Honestly, this movie really surprised me. Like, to the point where I didn't know what to expect. Granted, I guess that is what being surprised means, but if you haven't heard of this movie, it basically follows Tony Kiritsis as he takes the son of the head of the loan company that he went to hostage with a dead man's switch on a sawed-off shotgun. Honestly, learning that Kiritsis held this man hostage for almost 4 days. Is wild to me. But yeah, this movie was actually fantastic. It was a great movie. Bill Skarsgård gave what will most undoubtedly go down as one of his most underrated performances, while Dacre Montgomery gave a truly unexpected performance as Richard Hall. And honestly, Gus Van Sant's writing on this movie, or his directing, was incredibly sharp. Well, the writing was also absolutely unhinged. Everyone was really impressive with this one. So much so that it actively had me rooting for Kiritsis. My biggest issue was Al Pacino as Richard Halt's father. Dude, that man had range. I don't know where the hell it went, but he seemed to have lost that shit a long time ago. Yeah, anyway, this movie may have bombed at the box office and disappeared, but honestly, if you have Netflix, I'd say it's worth a watch. It's an 8 out of 10 for me, and I highly recommend it. Alright, time for yet another confession, because with how old I am and with how old I am, you'd expect me to have seen this at least a few years ago, at least in the 2010s. No, I have never seen There's Something About Mary until this weekend, and this movie is pretty damn funny. If you have somehow never heard of this movie, Ben Stiller plays a guy who 13 years after a horribly embarrassing incident on prom night goes to Miami to try and reunite with the girl he had a crush on or fell for her all those years ago. All while Matt Dillon plays a complete scumbag, surprise, surprise, who is trying to make sure that Stiller's character Ted can't get the girl. Honestly, everyone was doing really solid work. Stiller, Cameron Diaz, Matt Dillon, all three were very well cast, and their acting was very solid. Didn't really like the two big twists on who was who. And honestly, the movie really should have focused more on the romantic comedy part. Which I'm not saying it didn't. Because it most definitely did. What I'm saying is that this movie had a few pit stops that felt unnecessary. But yeah, from the opening scene in the bathroom to Ben Stiller fighting with a fucking dog, like a tenth his size. This movie had a good number of moments that actively made me laugh my ass off. It's not the funniest movie I've seen this year. I wouldn't even say it's up there, but it was definitely a funny movie. And it's a 7.5 out of 10 for me. I highly recommend you watch it. Alright. So, little spoiler. Next weekend's my birthday. And I'm kind of excited about it. I've got 2 movies already set up, and frankly, I am just hoping. How about this? On TikTok, if you see this, let's try and get me to 500 followers as probably a birthday gift or even a late birthday gift. And if we're on YouTube, if you see this on YouTube, let's see if I can get to 75 followers. I'm already at 50. But yeah, that's this week's reviews. I'm happy if you watch them and enjoy them. If you've seen either of these movies, go ahead and comment and give me your thoughts on them. Honestly, that's about all I got. Yeah, my stumbling of these reviews is kind of my thing, but hey, Deadly Struck setting